Dog, dog, dog. Cerberus. Dying. That means you get to meet him soon. G'day mates, my name is C.A.D.E, Cactus is our delicious educator, and welcome to r/Tumblr. I've been pretty busy with Tafe, and haven't really had time to record games with anyone, or continue along with the, two other series I was hoping to go on with, but hey, I thought r/Tumblr would be good for now, because, you know, I see a lot of people do it, and I quite like the content myself from other creators, so I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot. So enjoy. If she's your girl, then why have I been slowly replacing her parts until there's nothing left of her original body? Is she then still your girl? Does she have a thesis, my girl? Can't have shit in Detroit. Mario, we're gonna die. Wario. Wario, I don't think this is how anon hate works. You're not supposed to sign it. Guillotines often backfire, leaving the victim's head even more strongly attached than it was before the attempt. Honestly, with the AI data mining, we need fact I just made up now more than ever. Befunneling the collective consciousness since 2012. Ah, Penny the Platypus! You probably are wondering why. Good fuck. Ah, Penny the Platypus! You're probably wondering why Hatsumike. I can't do it in Stupid Buck's voice. You're probably wondering why Hatsumike is locked and trapped directly next to you. Well, the reason is that my security system is took care for you. Don't give me that. I'm just doing it normally. Don't give me that look. Her hair's the same color as your fur. You've blown up my security system so many times now, I'm surprised it took until now for something like this to happen. But with the unrelated tangent out of the way, you're probably wondering what my actually plan is. The real question is why Miku was there. Every show should have a labyrinth episode, like a beach episode, but where the characters all get stuck in a labyrinth regardless of the tone or setting of the rest of the show. You know what? I agree. I visited a gun shop in India once, and I had to use the bathroom. Inside was a portrait of a naked man with a thick wooden board covering where his private parts would be. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried to lift the board. It let off an air horn throughout the whole store. Oh, fuck. That is amazing. Oh god, it's all in other languages. I can't pronounce a single one of these. I apologize. What about Blorhov from the complicated Russian novel thread? What about Blorix from the nihilist French plays? Blorvon from the weird Latin American magical realist novel? Blorbug from the... What the... These aren't words. Kafukashi... Short stories. Von Blarvov of the German Sturmen und... God, fucking German. Drag novels. Don Blorbo from my opera. Blurbers... I don't even know a Polish accent. Blorbos from my Polish poetry. Blur bicycles from my ancient Greek epics. God damn it, the thing's in the way. My Blurbos from Jane Austen's novel. Blurbo from my early modern plays. Assembling some more from the notes. God, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. What the f... I can't read this stuff. I can't. My fucking dyslexia. Used by Mario 2015. Best if used by Mario. What about Luigi? Quick question. How do I get money to get commissions? I hear the Fighters Guild is recruiting. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it. I think we should terraform the Earth to make it completely flat because it'd be fun. Correction, I meant completely smooth, but flat's actually funnier. Actually. God, my dyslexia. New Flat Earth Theory. We can do it. Elf TV, exclusively 300 season-long soap operas. Dwarf TV, how it's mined, followed by a 4.5-hour documentary about salt. Gnome TV, those sensory videos for cats where the bugs, mice, and birds crawl around on the screen, and it's really like this. Orc TV, Mythbusters and Top Gear reruns. Halfling TV, the most incredible, impassionated storytelling you've ever witnessed, always neatly contained in 2 seasons max. Fairy Tale TV, imagine impractical jokers except they're capable of stealing faces. This is the only show the fairies have. Do you want to go into deep sea or space? Neither! The Lord made me of and for the dirt! To the tunnel that is then! This is where I post from. You want to come inside? The tunnels are quite damp. I'm looking for people who are interested in turning $100 into $5,000. This is not a pyramid scheme or a crypto/NFT project. We will be selling crack! We will be selling crack! Oh, thank God, a reputable profession. Romantic mercenary. I'll kill anyone for the woman. I'll kill anyone for the right woman. Brave-hearted bandit. Cuff up your coins. If you any to spare, that is. I know time to cuff up your coins. If you have any to spare. I know times are tough. I'm here for ya. Gnomish New Yorker. Oh my God. They hit the twin mushrooms. Oh God, it's Genie Oh fuck. This post punched me in the throat at the end. I hope Rooster Teeth immediately crumbles and shuts down the moment season 19 drops, so the company starts and ends with Ruby like a cursed amulet that drains your life force and corrupts your mind. Random internet users just trying to be comedic. Apollo, the gift of prophecy. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Google search. What do they put in sports bras that make them so hot? Make them hot as fuck. Boobs. Why did I say it like that? I just realized we don't even know what dinosaurs sound like. They could be speaking fluent German for all we know. It's too early for this. Guten Morgen, Herr Pterodactyl. Wie's gut für Maston. Oh my God, neither of those are dinosaurs. There are 1.45 million years separating them both. This post is a paleontological disaster. Now, just let Google do it. Took this photo a while back and now I can't unsee it. We got number 1! Fucking A for that, man. Jumping from childcare to private security really messes with you. I keep saying oopsie daisy and encouraging drunk folks to go home, drink some water and take a nap, and let's try again in 24 hours, okay? Best part by far is that it's working. Guys went like he was going to fight me the other day and his buddy said, "You leave that nice lady alone." Incredible. Good for you. I went from being a nanny to bartending, and I accidentally put a whole bachelor party in timeout. 100% recommend it. It was great. ID comment. Incredible. Why is it just repeating it? What the fuck is this? really funny to me how the Rainbow Siege 6 players are toxic, but in a specific way. They don't really care if you play any character that is trans or non-binary, but they will care if you pick an annoying one. They can handle gay, but they can't fucking stand it if you have bad aim. The body rejuvenation after 14 minutes, healing with 322 hertz. Behold my Behold my regenerative frenzy blast at 432 Some girls can only get off with a realistic Some girls can only get off with a relativistic objective. This one is so funny, but it's not making it onto YouTube. I know that for a fact. Wait a minute, but this video is on YouTube. Fuck it, I'm putting it in. That's what she said. Why do people always only expect you to have one thing? One disorder, one pet, one gender, one pronoun, one name, one favorite movie, one crush, one best friend. Like, why do I have an inventory limit? Fuck, I just tried to pick up my second best friend and I can't make him fit in. You dipshit. Basic inventory management, y'all. Best friends are 4-6 objects. They take up a lot of room, but you can fit multiple of them in there. A friend of mine got top surgery, and they swapped his nipples. Like, he had one mole next to one, and after the surgery, the mole was on the other side. Oh my god. The old switcheroo! Yo, does anyone know what the... THC? What? Yo, does anyone know what the THC percentage of a chicken pot pie is? I don't even know what THC is. Hang on. Oh! 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 Huh. God, I love people who refer to anything as an adventure. Wanna go on an adventure? Goes to McDonald's for ice cream at 1 AM. It's me. I'm people, so that is literally me anytime I go outside the house. Like, I'm going on an adventure. I'm gonna be so happy and skipping around all the time. I'm like a wild animal trapped in a goddamn cage. But I can leave the cage. But outside the cage is danger. I don't want danger. That without the mic on, fuck. My toddler is 3 years old and won't need anything other than a fine porterhouse steak and sweet port wine. You need to discipline your child. Port is a horrible choice for a main course, and while it clashes with a rich Bernaise. Dude, he's 3 and uncultured! Get a new child! I have a question. How big is the storm? It's hard for the human mind to comprehend the very large and very small things. It is very hard to consider even though how large the Earth is. It is very hard to consider even how large the Earth is. Let alone a larger planet or a solar system. A galaxy containing hundreds of billions of star systems is completely out of our ability to think about realistically. Similarly, very small things such as an atom are beyond our ability to imagine, with things like single cells and even very small animals being unthinkable. As such, we have attribute anatomically and familiar metaphors to objects of extreme size, and this is why inevitably compared galaxies to Yo Mama, and atoms are said by many to be as small as Yo Dick. For those insights, it is best not to try to firmly grasp on the concept until you have firmly grasped on these nuts! Oh! God damn it. Isn't it odd how the human mind expands inward forever? I can build characters, worlds, and universes, indefinite new laws of nature, construct stories and timelines, and fit them all together inside my own head. And yet, I can't draw a fucking lamp! I can't express how true this is. Same. Like... If only I could draw as well as I could think of my universe, then I'd actually be able to show people it. God damn it. So, when trans people take chemicals that radically change their body in order to live happier and freer lives, it's fine. But when I, Henry Jekyll, soup del giorno, soup of the day, soup del giorno, soup the government wants you to eat. Soup de facto, the soup everyone actually eats. Soup de Renaissance, a very impressive and popular soup emerges. Soup de lata, outstanding the previous versions of the day and insulting your own. Outstanding the previous soup of your day and insulting your own. Soup de grace, execution of the deposed soup of the day. I pronounced all those French words correctly, begging everyone on the internet to stop smoothing out the middle-aged men and draw wrinkles on them for the love of God. I promise, it's so funny, you'll love it. Come into my wine cellar. No. Did you just de-Walter my fucking whites? So I asked my boyfriend to talk dirty to me in Bulgarian during sexy time. It was incredibly hot. Until I recognized the word tomato and asked him what he was saying. He then admitted that he was explaining how to make a salad. God, that is hilarious. By the way, if you're going down the route of everyone lives happily ever after, by which I mean gets married and settles down and plenty of kids, at the end of your story, then the only right way to do this is to give the villain character a kid as well, and have these descendants meet and become best friends before the sins of their fathers inevitably come back to haunt them and turn their innocent childhood friendships into a nightmare pseudo-sexual rivalry in which people are killed. There are so many shows that fit this plotline. The face of a creature that knows nothing. Wrong! It knows the warmth of a cupped hand, it knows how it feels to have a full belly, and it knows the feeling of soft pets on its fur. I think this guy knows how to make meth. I don't see the resemblance. What do you mean he knows how to make meth? Why do people like characters who committed war crimes but hate this other character just because they're annoying? Because it's fictional, Susan, and being annoying in fiction is a greater sin than being a supervillain, because it won't make me want to read about them. It isn't difficult to understand. It's absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. Oscar Wilde. The war crimes are fictional, but my annoyance is real. Bohemian Rhapsody, We Will Rock You, Somebody to Love. All hit singles, and all the direct product of a band that was formed when an astrophysicist, a dentistry major, found a new friend in an art college, and then went on to recruit a fourth member from the electronics schools. Based on this alliance, I propose the rift in society between arts and STEM students was fabricated to keep us separated so that as to dilute our power, and fabricated by who, you may ask? The business majors, the only member of society who reaps no reward from the arts and science, thus must weaken us so as to stay ahead. In this essay I will... Where's the essay? OP, where's the fucking essay? Bill Nye the Science Guy was my science teacher. When he came into our class, we'd all chant, Bill, 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 but also science, science, science. And then one day, I went to class and Bill wasn't there. And it turns out he was fired. I found his apartment in a massive, monolithical block, and we had a heart-to-heart chat. He broke down into saying, I really liked being your science guy. I really liked being... I really like being a science guy. Sounds weirdly poetic to me. This sounds beautiful and I don't know why. Aww. Oh, fuck. I was just about to say that would be awesome to be at that school, but I then read the URL. God damn it. I'm sure Bill would act like this in real life. I'm sure he would act like this and absolutely he would absolutely love doing this. If every website I use to talk to my friends could stop eating shit and going to hell, that would be great. Yeah, like, it's almost like social media is a fucking mistake that never should have been in humanity in the first place, because we're not meant to know the opinions of thousands of people online. I mean, to be fair, it allows us to connect in greater communities, but it also allows us to form enemies a lot faster. Well, there's always the yin to the yang. I'm a bad person who thinks bad thoughts, like, ew, what is that girl wearing? And then I remember that I'm supposed to be positive about all things, and then I think, nope, she can wear what she wants. Fuck what other people say. Damn it, girl, you look fabulous. And I'm just a teeny bit hypercritical, to be honest. I was taught by my mother that the first thought that goes through your mind is what you have been conditioned to think. What you think next defines who you are. Read this, and then read it again. Because clearly, that is wrong. This dude went from being a bad person to being an absolute pro. To being an absolutely grand person. Shut up. Stop! I need that pic of a boy who took his cat to prom and she has a little dress on and is looking at him with 100% love and tenderness. There she is! Love and tenderness. Aww. 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 That is so fucking beautiful. I'm actually beginning to tear up. God. Oh, you spoil that cat. And continue to spoil that cat to this day. Just spoil that cat forever. She deserves it. He has a sock. Steal his looks. Sock. What do you call it when Tumblr users post something irritating on purpose and gets loads of engagement? Okay, so we have lure, taunt, engraved cultivation, decoy, engage, trilling, tease, engagement, genopolitics, scunch, something else, button tags. Okay. You mean the fucking bait? Wait. You son of a bait! At a job interview. Do you have any acting experiences? Me. I acted cis for almost 22 years. Transgender rights. I mean, considering how people say that it's so easy to tell transgender people from regular cis people, you must have some great acting abilities. You're hired. Your message, I'm gonna get ya, has been removed from violating Twitter's terms of services. Threats of violence. Why is this a post? Why is this on here? What the fuck? Every cat exists on a sliding scale of unit to goblin, with exotic long hairs and oriental short hairs both being on an extreme yet opposite ends of the spectrum. Oriental short hair, Phoenix, Devon Rex, a normal fucking cat, British short hair cat, exotic long hair. Yeah, you know what? I see this. This makes sense. We are everywhere. I wasn't recruited. I enlisted. Don't die wondering. I'm one. Old lesbian messaging was super vague and ominous. I love it. This feels like advertising of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Oh my god, there is so much Shrek stuff. 2004 was a dark time for us all. But at least it's over now. God, that's a lot of shit. I mean, I was like still a very small child at this stage. I don't think I remember this. This was before I developed consciousness. Actually, wait, I was a toddler during this day. I was 2 years old. Of course I don't remember this. I developed consciousness at 4 years old. Aww. It's adorable. Plans for the evening.
Me too, kitty. That sounds wonderful. A lemon honey tea, a lamp, and me nodding off to sleep. I want a cat. Bruce, how would you feel about a cat? He has nothing to say for that. So, thanks for watching this. I'm sorry that my dyslexia and dysgraphia and lisp and whatever else got in the way of this, but hopefully it was good. I'm not able to do as much of the exciting stuff recently, just because, you know, school and everything, or university and all that, and work, so it's gotten busy again, so I probably won't be posting, like, big, long stuff like I did at the start of the year, or towards the end of last year, but, you know, I hope I can get something, and I'm gonna be making a couple of shorter videos now, because I think I can do a lot better editing with them, and, you know, put more time and effort into individual videos, rather than individual videos in the short time span I have, instead of, like, delaying them out for a whole week, and procrastinating on the larger videos, because they're just so long. Yeah, I mean, I found my rhythm with editing, so I think I can do well. So hey, if you like it, leave a comment, tell me it's good, and I'll be sure to do more. Thanks. See you all later.